Welcome to Psychology Insights Explained, or PIE. Here's a slice of pie. In today's slice, we will dive into the emotional and practical preparations of preparing for the loss of a loved one. Life is a journey full of both joy and sorrow, and while we cherish the bright moments, we must also find the strength to face the inevitability of loss. The departure of a loved one, though a natural part of life, can leave us feeling lost and overwhelmed. But even in the face of such profound sadness, preparation can be a source of comfort and guidance, as it allows us to navigate this challenging time with greater resilience and grace. Our exploration will be divided into 5 key areas, each offering valuable insights and actionable steps. We'll begin by understanding the psychological impact of loss, exploring the stages of grief and the unique challenges of anticipatory grief. Then we'll delve into emotional coping strategies, highlighting the importance of support systems, self-care, and open communication with loved ones. Next, we'll navigate the often difficult terrain of initiating and navigating sensitive conversations, and equip you with the tools to approach delicate topics with compassion, clarity, and understanding. From there, we'll transition to the practical aspects of preparation, addressing physical needs and ensuring the comfort and dignity of your loved one. Finally, we'll dedicate time to the often overlooked needs of caregivers, emphasizing the importance of self-care, support networks, and respite care. Grief is a deeply personal and multifaceted experience. It's not a linear process with a defined beginning and end. Instead, it's a tapestry of emotions, thoughts, and physical sensations that can ebb and flow like the tide. Understanding the nature of grief is crucial, as it allows us to approach our own experiences and those of others with greater empathy and compassion. One of the first things to remember is that there's no right or wrong way to grieve. Your journey will be unique, shaped by your relationship with the person you're losing, your personal beliefs, and your life experiences. So it's essential to allow yourself the space and freedom to grieve in your own way, without judgment or comparison. When a loved one receives a terminal diagnosis, we often experience a phenomenon known as anticipatory grief. This is the grief we feel before the actual loss occurs, a time when we're confronted with the impending absence of someone dear to us. Anticipatory grief can manifest in various ways, from sadness and anxiety to anger and confusion. While it may seem counterintuitive, anticipatory grief can serve a valuable purpose, as it allows us to gradually come to terms with the impending loss, to process our emotions, and to begin saying goodbye. It also provides an opportunity to create meaningful memories with our loved ones while we still can. The stages of grief, as outlined by psychiatrist Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, offer a framework for understanding the emotional journey many people experience after a loss. These stages, denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance, are not meant to be linear or all-encompassing. Rather, they provide a roadmap for navigating the often turbulent landscape of grief. Denial, often the initial response to loss, acts as a buffer, shielding us from the overwhelming pain of the reality. Anger, a natural reaction to the perceived injustice of loss, can be directed at various targets, including ourselves, others, or even a higher power. Bargaining, a way of seeking to regain control in the face of powerlessness, often involves making deals with ourselves or a higher power to change the situation. Depression is encompassed by feelings of overwhelming sadness, regret, and loneliness as the reality of the loss sets in. And finally, acceptance is when we come to terms with the loss or change, finding a way to move forward with a new reality. While the initial stages of grief can be incredibly painful, they are a testament to the depth of our love and connection. As we move through these stages, we may find ourselves gradually arriving at a place of acceptance. Acceptance doesn't mean forgetting our loved one. Instead, it signifies a shift in our relationship with grief itself. Acceptance allows us to acknowledge the reality of our loss while also embracing the memories and love that continue to shape our lives. It's a place of bittersweet peace where we can honor the past and find solace in the present. Even in the face of profound loss, life goes on, and so too can we. When facing the impending loss of a loved one, seeking solace and understanding from others who have walked a similar path can be immensely comforting. Support groups, whether in person or online, offer a safe and non-judgmental space to share your feelings, fears, and experiences with individuals who truly understand the depth of your emotions. Within these groups, you'll find a sense of community, a shared language of grief that transcends words. Hearing the stories of others who have navigated similar challenges can provide validation for your own emotions, reminding you that you're not alone in your pain. Sharing your own story can also be incredibly therapeutic, allowing you to process your grief and gain new perspectives. While it's natural to focus on the needs of your loved one during this time, it's equally crucial to prioritize your own well-being. Grief can take a toll on your physical, emotional, and mental health. Engaging in self-care practices is not selfish. It's an act of self-preservation, allowing you to navigate grief with greater resilience and strength. Self-care can take many forms, from simple rituals like enjoying a warm bath or listening to calming music to more structured activities like meditation, yoga, or spending time in nature. The key is to find activities that nourish your mind, body, and spirit, providing moments of respite from the intensity of your grief. During times of loss, the love and support of your family and friends can be an invaluable source of strength. Don't hesitate to reach out to those who care about you, allowing them to provide comfort, a listening ear, or practical assistance. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength and self-awareness. Sharing your feelings with trusted individuals can help alleviate emotional burdens, while allowing others to share in your grief can create a sense of shared journey. Your loved ones may offer a shoulder to cry on, a distraction from your pain, or simply a comforting presence. Embrace their support, knowing that they are there for you just as you would be there for them. Initiating difficult conversations about death and dying is never easy. These conversations can be emotionally charged, often bringing up feelings of vulnerability, sadness, and fear. However, open and honest communication is crucial during this time, fostering understanding, providing comfort, and ensuring that everyone's wishes are heard and respected. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all approach to these discussions. Each conversation should be tailored to the individual and the nature of your relationship. Start by choosing a time and place where both you and your loved one feel comfortable and at ease. Avoid distractions and create a safe space for open and heartfelt dialogue. When broaching sensitive subjects, approach the conversation with compassion, clarity, and a willingness to listen without judgment. Use I statements to express your feelings and concerns, rather than placing blame or making assumptions about the other person's thoughts and emotions. For instance, instead of saying, "You never talk about what you're going through," try saying, "I feel worried when you don't share your feelings with me because I want to understand what you're going through." Remember that communication is a two-way street. Active listening is just as important as expressing your own thoughts and feelings. Pay attention to both the verbal and nonverbal cues of your loved one. Offer gentle encouragement for them to share their perspective and validate their feelings, even if you don't fully understand or agree with them. Navigating the impending loss of a loved one is often easier when the burden is shared. Involving other family members in the conversation can provide additional support, create a sense of unity, and ensure that everyone is on the same page. This shared approach can alleviate pressure on any one individual and create a space where everyone feels heard and respected. Start by having individual conversations with key family members to gauge their comfort levels and address any concerns they may have. Then, consider organizing a family meeting where everyone can come together to discuss important matters, share their feelings, and coordinate caregiving responsibilities. Remember, open communication is essential for fostering understanding and navigating this challenging time as a united front. As your loved one's journey progresses, creating a comfortable and supportive home environment becomes paramount. This means not only ensuring their physical comfort, but also establishing a space where they feel safe, loved, and respected. Small changes can make a big difference in enhancing their quality of life during this time. Start by assessing their physical needs. Ask yourself if they require a hospital bed, wheelchair ramp, or other assistive devices to navigate their surroundings safely and comfortably. Adjusting furniture layouts, securing loose rugs, and installing grab bars in the bathroom can further enhance their safety and independence. Beyond practical considerations, focus on creating a warm and inviting atmosphere. Surround your loved one with meaningful objects that bring them joy, family photos, cherished mementos, or their favorite books and music. These personal touches can transform their living space into a sanctuary, a place where they feel connected to the people and things they hold dear. Natural light and fresh air can also work wonders in lifting spirits and promoting a sense of well-being. If possible, position their bed or favorite chair near a window where they can enjoy natural sunlight and views of the outdoors. Opening windows for brief periods when weather permits can also help freshen the air and create a more inviting atmosphere. Navigating the healthcare system during a loved one's illness can feel overwhelming. Coordinating appointments, managing medications, and communicating with various medical professionals requires organization, clear communication, and a proactive approach. Don't hesitate to seek assistance from family members, friends, or a social worker to help manage these responsibilities. Start by gathering important medical information, including contact details for their primary doctor, specialists, and any other healthcare providers involved in their care. Keep a centralized file for medical records, test results, and insurance information, ensuring easy access when needed. This organized approach will streamline communication and facilitate informed decision-making. Remember, you don't have to navigate this journey alone. Many resources are available to provide support and guidance, both for your loved one and for you as a caregiver. Reach out to your loved one's healthcare team to inquire about home health aides, palliative care services, or hospice care, depending on their needs and preferences. These professionals can provide invaluable assistance with medical care, pain management, and emotional support. Don't underestimate the power of community support during this time. Inform friends, family members, and neighbors about your loved one's situation and the type of support you need. Whether it's providing meals, running errands, or simply offering a listening ear, even small acts of kindness can make a world of difference in alleviating the burden of caregiving. As your loved one approaches the final stages of their journey, ensuring their comfort and dignity becomes paramount. This involves not only attending to their physical needs, but also creating an environment where they feel loved, respected, and at peace. Open communication, compassionate care, and attention to detail can make all the difference in honoring their wishes and preserving their dignity. Pain management is crucial in ensuring comfort during this time, so work closely with their healthcare team to develop a pain management plan that addresses their specific needs and preferences. This may involve medication, alternative therapies, or a combination of approaches. Then, regularly assess their pain levels and communicate any concerns to their healthcare providers to ensure optimal comfort. Remember that your loved one is more than their illness. Continue to engage with them in ways that honor their individuality, interests, and values. If they enjoy reading, spend time reading aloud to them from their favorite books or sharing stories from their life. If music brings them joy, create a playlist of their favorite songs and play it softly in the background. Encourage them to share their thoughts, feelings, and wishes with you. These conversations can be incredibly precious, offering opportunities for connection, forgiveness, and closure. If they are open to it, consider recording their stories or writing them down to preserve their legacy for future generations. As your loved one's condition progresses, you may face difficult decisions regarding their end-of-life care. These decisions, often emotionally charged, should be made with careful consideration of their wishes, values, and quality of life. Open and honest communication with family members, healthcare providers, and your loved one, if possible, is crucial in navigating these sensitive matters. Discuss their preferences for medical interventions such as resuscitation, life support, or feeding tubes. Explore options for end-of-life care, including hospice care, which focuses on providing comfort and support to individuals with terminal illnesses and their families. Remember, these decisions should prioritize your loved one's comfort, dignity, and wishes, honoring their autonomy and right to make choices about their own care. Saying goodbye to someone you love is never easy. It's a time to express your love, gratitude, and appreciation. Create a peaceful atmosphere, share stories, and be present. There's no right or wrong way to say goodbye. Some express feelings verbally, others through touch or music. Honor your loved one in a way that feels meaningful to you, and let them know their love will continue to shine in your heart. Caring for a loved one nearing the end of their journey is an act of profound love and commitment. It's also physically, emotionally, and mentally demanding. As caregivers, we often pour our hearts and souls into providing care, often neglecting our own needs in the process. Over time, this selflessness can lead to caregiver burnout, a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion that can impact our health and well-being. Recognizing the signs of caregiver burnout is crucial. Are you experiencing persistent fatigue, irritability, or difficulty sleeping? Have you withdrawn from social activities or lost interest in hobbies you once enjoyed? Are you feeling overwhelmed, resentful, or emotionally numb? These are all red flags that you may be pushing yourself beyond your limits. One of the most challenging aspects of caregiving is the sense of isolation it can bring. We may feel like we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders, alone and unsupported. However, it's crucial to remember that you don't have to navigate this journey alone. Seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but rather a testament to your strength and commitment to both your loved one's well-being and your own. Reach out to trusted family members or friends and share your struggles, and let them know what specific tasks they can assist with, whether it's providing companionship for your loved one, running errands, or simply offering a listening ear. Don't underestimate the power of even small gestures of support in alleviating your burden and reminding you that you're not alone. Respite care provides temporary relief for caregivers, allowing you to take a much-needed break from the demands of caregiving to rest, recharge, and attend to your own needs. This can involve having a family member or friend step in to provide care for a few hours, hiring a professional caregiver, or utilizing adult daycare services. Don't feel guilty about seeking respite care. Taking time for yourself is not selfish. It's essential for maintaining your own health and well-being, which in turn allows you to provide better care for your loved one. View respite care as an investment in both of your well-being, a way to ensure that you can continue to provide compassionate and sustainable care. As a caregiver, it's easy to neglect your own needs while focusing on those of your loved one. However, prioritizing your own well-being is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Just as you attend to your loved one's physical, emotional, and spiritual needs, it's crucial to nurture your own. Start by ensuring that you're taking care of your physical health. Make time for regular meals, even if they're simple and quick to prepare. Engage in gentle exercise, even if it's just a short walk around the block. Aim for 7 to 8 hours of sleep each night, practicing relaxation techniques before bed if you're having trouble falling asleep. As we reach the end of our exploration, it's essential to remember that grief is a journey, not a destination. It's a process that unfolds in its own time, with its own unique rhythm and flow. There will be days when the waves of sadness feel overwhelming, and others when you find moments of peace and even joy. Be patient with yourself, allowing your grief to ebb and flow without judgment or expectation. Remember that healing from loss takes time. There's no magic formula or quick fix. It's a gradual process of learning to live with the absence of your loved one while cherishing the memories and love you shared. Be kind to yourself, allowing yourself the space and grace to grieve in your own way, in your own time. The loss of a loved one leaves an irreplaceable void in our lives, yet even in the face of such profound sadness, we can find solace in the enduring power of love. The love we shared with those who have passed on continues to shape our lives, influencing our thoughts, actions, and relationships. Remember that you are not alone in your grief. Reach out to your support network, seek professional guidance if needed, and allow yourself to be held by the love of those who care about you. In time, you'll find ways to honor your loved one's memory while embracing the next chapter of your own life's journey. Thank you for joining us today for preparing for the loss of a loved one, emotional and practical preparations. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more mental health insights. And please share this video with a caregiver or anyone preparing for a loss. Together we can make a difference. This has been Psychology Insights Explained.